No need to talk. Let's do this. Round one. Fight.
All right, everybody, welcome to Canada Cup 2017, part of the Capcom Pro Tour. I'm James Chen,
What's up, guys? My name is Spooky.
and we are going to be getting set for some Street Fighter V pools action here. This is one of the final premier spots, and so a lot of players
have showed up. Total amount of entrants is just under 300,
That's
according
right.
to Smash GG currently. But of that, if you look at the brackets yourselves, you can find that there's a large amount of very strong players in these pools. Several players that are very high in the standings have attended from all over USA. A lot of guys that are local. Japan has shown up in significant force as well.
Exactly. I mean, look. We're right at the tail end of this. There's a lot of people who are like right on the bubble and everything. So this event has always been very, very important for a lot of players. Like I know, for example, Gustavo was comfortably in like 29th place, and then a bunch of Asia tournaments happened, and now he's like right there on 32 or 33 or so.
Yeah, what I've been enjoying about it being seasoned out like this is that previously, before the Pro Tour became huge, right, with the 25th anniversary tournament, Evolution was like, that was the final, basically, right? Evolution was the big show, and everybody got ready for EVO. And then after EVO, there were a few good tournaments, but really, you were kind of waiting for next year's EVO, right? Even in their announcements, you can see that they kind of announced, like, in the winter time to get you ready for, okay, well, about 6 months from now is EVO, right? But now, with there being the Capcom Pro Tour that comes around December every year, give or take, there's something to look forward to after EVO, right? So I really enjoy that about it. And you can see that in the players, too. Players are traveling much more than they've ever traveled before. And they're going to tournaments that normally would not be on their radar. And that's because, number one, the prize pools have increased significantly. Thank you, Lord Capcoms. And, there are just more events for the players to go to in general.
Absolutely, yeah. And they have a reason to go to a lot of these events, especially premieres like Canada Cup. But, even on top of the fact that this is a premiere, but Canada Cup, year after year after year, has always been one of the most hype events here. Lapchi has done such a great job putting on this event and really building this up to being one of the major premier spots.
Yeah, when you stamp an event like this as a premiere, right, you're saying that because, hey, this is a big event. And even going back to the first Canada Cup, one of the ones that I broadcast way back when, okay? Like, looking at the level of play at that one, Daigo was there, and all the Mago was there, and all these other players traveled out, and we even had, like, old school players from Canada grinded out. JS Master was there for that one, so on and so forth. So this tournament has a lot of history behind it. Not surprised that Capcom would consider it as a premier event, because this is the best in the business when it comes out here.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been going to Canada Cup now for years and years and years, so always enjoy it. Always enjoy myself out here. They just had some, even like, for example, awesome Super Turbo action yesterday. They're going to have a lot more Super Turbo action.
Nice.
There's all these players out for that. So
yeah,
even
we've
for the
also
old
got some
school
other
games.
stuff. We have a Battle for the Stones qualifier here
That's
as well
right.
at Canada Cup. That should be very fun. And with so many different regions here to compete, I feel like we'll get a chance to see a little bit of what every region can do in that game as well. So
yeah, but we're going to get right into everything here. You can see on the screen we're going to have Misery Business 21 from California going up against MJ Gama from Mexico.
crossed 2 borders to get here. Hope he's ready.
Actually, that's true. Is Misery Business from Canada or from...
No, Misery Business is from
California.
You said California?
I said California,
I think CA,
yeah.
in this case, we should be careful. CA is Canada, right?
You're right.
But Gamma coming all the way from Mexico as well. And Gamma, one of the notable players in this pool. He's been really grinding it out, traveling to as many events as he can make it to. And if he's going to have a breakout event, this is the place, and this is a good start for him. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, my U.S. bias is showing. Sorry, not
Don't even worry about it.
California.
Are you kidding me? I can't even tell. Like, when I'm looking at it, I'm like, Ontario, Alberta. I don't even know, like, where's Toronto or Montreal, things of that nature. I know a little bit about Calgary, of course, because Canada Cup, the first one was there.
Oh, look at this. They're playing on the beautiful new reconstructed Cami background.
Very reminiscent of the old Super Turbo stage.
They did a really good job with it. I mean, they literally duplicated it almost exactly. Same background and everything. Bagama going with Cammy. Very dangerous character. Oh, goes for the damage with the uppercut juggle instead of the jab reset. Oh,
good patience there. Interrupted and waited. Nice punish on the sweep, and that is definitely a closeout for Gamma.
Man, very dominating round for Gamma.
Yeah, this is a case of a trained killer versus someone that may not necessarily be ready and is kind of entering for fun. We'll see how it goes, though. Punish opportunity. Ooh, the mix-ups.
Oh,
That was a good one.
yeah. Remember, when the dive kicks, unless they're hitting you on the shin, they're going to have a little bit of delay.
Yep.
And so Misery Business detected that, hit a little high up, so went for the command throw instead.
Gamma's still quite far ahead in the set. Good block and a nice
yeah.
punish. Kept it simple with the jab.
Could have been more, but you know what? Better be safe than sorry, because, I mean, look at this.
He's dominating here either way.
Yeah, whiffing that standing light kick, faking the meaty, and then just getting the throw.
Cammy wins.
I mean, it's pretty much, unfortunately for Misery Business, it's business as usual for Gamma right now.
He looks comfortable. He's given like a basic thumbs up. His eyes are on the screen the entire time. He means business. It's quite clear.
Yeah, it's always tough, you know, being the first match on stream, coming here in the morning and playing and everything, and making sure that you're up to, you know, ready for everything. But Gamma definitely looks like he is feeling good
He
this
looks
morning.
like he knows what's up. That was a great jab interrupt there.
Yeah, had the counter hit too. I really like the distancing on Misery Business's Flying Peaches though. He's been doing it at the ranges where it's been really hard to punish.
Yeah, despite that, Gamma has found some good ways to punish typically until that last one.
Oh wow, okay.
This is good for Misery. He's got a trigger stocked as well. Any solid hit in the trigger, there we go. Just what we need. Ooh, if only he had confirmed off that, it would be over.
Oh, but an empty jump into crouching light kick is going to take that one. So, okay, this is good stuff for Misery Business.
He put himself on the board, and if he can ride this momentum. Round number 2. Solid poke game right now from Gamma.
Good
Locked him in the
confirm,
corner,
yeah.
yep.
Good confirm off of the crouching counter hit, the crouching light punch counter hit. Oh,
Back
nice.
to the corner you go,
Yep.
sir.
Gonna get him with a command throw into the corner, but just like that, Gamma gets right out of there again. But I really like that Misery Business is being a lot more
Nice
aggressive
swing.
now. Yeah, gets the confirm. What, 3
Ooh, that
crouching
was,
media
if he had
punches?
gotten the rest of that, that was still sick.
Oh,
Strong. I didn't realize that her hitbox was that wide, but I guess so, huh?
oh,
Nice
armor, yeah. Oh,
Punish
invaded
opportunity, he
it.
got it.
And Nadeshko is going to do the finishing here. All right, so great
That was
stuff now.
a complete turnaround.
Yeah.
It looked like it was going to be smooth sailing for Gamma that match, and then Misery Business pulled out all the tricks.
Yeah, and a little bit of different look from Gamma all of a sudden, you know, kind of rubbing the face a little bit, kind of like, okay, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Not a free ride anymore. He's going to have to work for it. His spacing was not as good in that game as it was in the first one as well.
I did feel like Misery Business just started, he played a little bit differently. He had more aggression, was able to get his stuff going, and wow, tried to use the armor on the V-trigger. Alright, see, that was really high up, but he went for the regular throw.
Gamma just walked back.
Oh,
Nice.
what?
I didn't even realize you could do that. That
Yeah.
taught me something new. Okay.
Yeah, but this is sad because he was like, I'm going to be sneaky and go for the slide at the end.
right?
And then,
he just grabbed it.
All right,
Okay,
not-
Gamma, huge lead now.
Not quite dead, and here comes Nadeshko. I like that. Nadeshko does count as a projectile, so the EX drill is projectile invulnerable, so she can just go right through Nadeshko that way.
It's also a pretty quick move in general, so if you're not already blocking.
Trying to go for a wingless airplane? Like, that was a huge call out.
It did not work, and now he's in the corner. V reversal to get away.
Oh, I thought he was going to jump over, perhaps, to try to get out of the corner. But
That's what I also thought, but instead he just wanted pressure.
Yeah, and now Gamma backing off a little bit himself. Oh,
Miss
no.
confirmed, no punish.
I
That
think
could have been huge.
Oh, but
Crush
this
counter.
is going to be good right here. Yeah, okay, he's going to get a little bit of corner carry. Here we go, continuing to chase down. Nice use of the V reversal from Gamma just to... Oh, no.
Oh, that his input got messed up because of the V trigger.
Yeah.
And Misery Business still, had a chance until that happened.
Wow.
Threw it out full screen. It worked.
Find a surprise way to get in a EX Hooligan, just gets thrown. I mean, that's the way that it's going to work. Because a lot of times when you see the Hooligan, you want to stand block the dive kick to make it less positive.
And you know, sometimes you're not even expecting the Hooligan, especially the EX one, which is relatively
Right.
quick, right? You're like, okay, he's gonna jump and go for a dive kick. Let me try to space, right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, she just comes at you at some ridiculous angle.
And then it throws you, and you're like, oh, that's right, it can throw.
Can't grab. Oh, I lost. That's how it goes. Good stuff to Gamma there, recovering that set well because,
Yes.
you know, his opponent was no slouch. Definitely was trying to pull out some good tricks.
Right. Misery Business doing really well that second game, and Gamma really had to just kind of, you know, gather himself a little bit, but he was able to take it in the first match of the day.
Yeah, good stuff to him, and that's always a good start to wake up in the morning and come out feeling good. So next match we got coming up is Pax, who's all the way here from the United Kingdom, and he's up against Pool. I'm not sure if I can say this right. Pool 2E players, pure players.
Oh,
okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's the lead
That makes
speak
it way
going
easier.
on there.
Okay,
Yeah,
pure
yeah,
players. All right.
From Canada. All right. But, of course, we do have a lot of players coming from Europe. In fact, at the 5v5 tournament yesterday, we had a lot of the European players
Yeah,
here.
that was cool. I'm
They
glad
had
to see Problem X because I don't get to see him that often anymore
Oh,
at
yeah.
the event. So
Problem
good
X
to see
is
him
the
here.
best.
All right, Method Gaming's Pax versus
Pure players.
Pure Players. It took me a second again. I have to remember that that's supposed to be an R.
Yeah, I almost thought that was supposed to be like a Z, so it would have been Pulse Players or something like that. Like
Pulse Players?
Like Pulse, yeah, no, but it's pure players.
All right.
And Pax, of course, has been doing really well in the UK. I believe he is currently, where is he ranked right now in the Capcom Pro Tour here? Let's take a look here. This is going to be Pool 3. And yeah, okay, look. He is ranked number 33 in the Capcom Pro Tour right now. So he is the bubble boy. So he needs to do well. He needs some points.
But this is a tournament that has a large point spread to be acquired.
Yes.
So if there's anywhere where you want to have a strong performance, it's here. And all the UK guys are doing the right thing by being here, but Pax especially, who, as you said, is right on the cusp of qualifying.
Pulse, pure players.
Pulse players. I'm thinking like Pulse Shot from like FPS games.
Yeah.
All right. Pax versus Pure Players.
He's definitely going to do his best to play spoiler to Method Pax here.
Yeah, this is kind of a legacy matchup. We saw it a lot in Season 1. More in Season 2 now that Laura has gotten stronger, of course.
Yeah. That's the thing, right? I mean, even as, you know, you are Method Pax, you're like, I'm 33 in the Capcom Pro Tour. I'm supposed to be able to make it through all these initial rounds. But you're going against the Laura player, and so that at any point in time could be very scary. One standing medium kick into trigger. But look at this. Pax
Early
is just
stun.
going crazy.
Let's see if we get a reset. We do get a reset. Stayed in front, and that is it.
This is how you want your rounds to go for your first match of the day.
Lucky for Karen players, they got to keep that little mix-up there in Season 2. After you go for the Tenko, you go for a double crouch jab, and that gives you a nice little reset setup.
I've always thought that was kind of like a bug. I was surprised that they kept it in there.
It's not actually a bug. The way it works for some reason, from a technical standpoint, the second crouching jab, only the second one of Karen, has the properties of Chun-Li's V-trigger. For some reason, I'm not really sure why, and that's what allows her to get that great reset. And good stuff to Pax. That was a blowout there.
Oh, man, yeah. Pure players right now. It's like, I need to wake up. I need to wake up. What's going on? I mean, he got perfect, and he turned around and looked at some of his friends.
Like, what am I supposed to do? And this matchup is not bad for Laura. We know that she can compete in this type of matchup. Karen, only 900 HP, and definitely vulnerable to the grab setups in general. Not a lot of great defensive tools outside the EX Cole can.
Okay, here we go. Oh, no. Got crush counter swept into a safe jump. Gets the throw. And
nice,
wow,
great usage of the V skill.
Yeah, second time he's able to land that, and there
stayed in front again.
He stayed in front every time. He has stayed in front 3 times in a row, and Pure Players has gotten hit by that every single time now. Nice covering both wake ups.
With punish.
And then, wow.
His opponent's laughing to himself. That's not a good sign. He's like, man, I'm getting bodied right now. And usually when you have that attitude, you're having fun, but generally that means that you're not winning.
Yep. That just means that he's probably thinking to himself, man, everybody at home right now is watching me getting bodied on stream. Yeah,
that's how it goes, man. Pax super good, as you can see. Another great confirm. Great spacing on the Mayoken as well.
Yeah, so much technical knowledge here from Pax, having all the setups proper, the meaty setups properly. But here, okay, here we go. Pure Players, let's see if he can actually get something going here.
Overhead. Didn't get it.
He's really obsessed with using that overhead. Yeah.
It's been hitting, but he hasn't gotten the big counter hit that he wants for an optimal combo.
All right, that was the same setup he tried earlier, and so that time Pax was ready for it.
Oh, jeez.
Went for a little bit of a throw fake. Oh, man, he has been ready for that That's the second or third time now that he's just V-skilled that fireball. Oh, finally
Cross
goes
under
to the other
into the
side.
super. This should be enough. Pretty
Oh,
sure he's
yeah.
dead. GG's. Pack 6 at 2-0. Everyone still loves that.
Oh,
Years
yeah.
later.
Cutting
There it
wins.
is, and a really, really dominating performance for Pax. Great way to start the day. It's
Yeah,
really
That was trained killer right there. And I mean, if you're trying to be at this level of play, you know, that's
Yeah.
how you have to come out. You have to come out swinging. And Pac's definitely looking very good. Very excited to see what he's going to do in the rest of this pool.
Yeah, I mean that's a great way to have your first match, because that way you know you've got all the things, you got all the juices flowing,
Oh, yeah,
and
he's ready. His setups are working. His cross ups and his fake cross ups are all coming out the way they need to be.
yep, and he's
that's
working
great.
as little as possible.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, that's- hey, man.
saving a little bit of that energy
course,
for
of
later matches. So good stuff to
Good stuff,
Pax, and as I mentioned, I think that was pool 3
Yes.
that he's in, and also in this pool is, you know, Knuckle Dude. Knuckle Dude is in here.
Currently ranked number 2
Yep.
at the Pro Tour. last
Blitzman
year's
is
winner.
in here. Yeah, Blitzman's in here. Diaphone is in this pool as well. Storm Kubo
Yep.
is in this pool.
Who we have not seen a lot of lately, to be
Yeah.
honest. So I'm curious what he can do. We know that he's very strong, and we know that he has the potential to, you know, blow out everyone or the potential to get bodied. We really have no idea what he's going to show us
Yeah,
today.
we
so.
saw him at Southeast Asia Majors. He's going with Abigail now.
And he was
yeah.
looking pretty good. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
doing all the V-trigger, silly loops, and all that stuff. He had it down, so very scary.
It was. I mean, I'm not sure if we're gonna see him on stream coming up pretty soon, but like, I remember he would lose a couple of matches. Like he would lose a match and then just be like, okay, and then he would just come back and then win like 2 straight. So yeah, good
Okay.
stuff to Storm Kubo.
Yep, no doubt. So the next match will be coming up shortly, guys, for those that are waiting. Stick around, don't go too far.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I hope that you guys are all having a good time so far. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Pro Tour and really watching. It's nice for me to be back on it. I have been here
That's
for
right.
a while
That's
with
right.
you guys.
Welcome
so
back to
thank
the
you.
States here.
Yeah, it's good to see you and to work with you. It's been a while since we worked together
Yeah,
as well.
but I
so.
mean, you've been back in the States for a little bit now, right?
Yeah, about a month and a half. I came right before the release of Marvel Infinite, which was
okay.
lucky for me because it came out and I came home and I played online a lot. So
Nice. Okay.
it was fun.
Cool. But I mean, we do have a lot of players from, as we mentioned, from abroad. And so coming up next onto the stream, we will have Zowi's GamerB.
Yep, who's, of course, great old school player. I first met him, what EVO was that?
2010.
2010? Was
2010
that
the
long
one-
ago?
Yeah,
Jeez.
it was the one that he
And,
sent Justin out of the tournament.
Not only did he beat Justin in the tournament, but little known, there was a high profile money match series at that event where each player had to pay like $100 to enter or something like that. And
Oh,
this was
really?
a bracket that had him, Daigo was in that bracket, Arturo was in that. I mean, a bunch of SF4 kills were in that bracket. And little did people know, GamerB won that little side tournament right before he beat Justin in the main tournament later on.
Right.
So,
I
yeah,
mean,
super good.
what's interesting, I mean, he's ranked number 22 right now. So
No
he's
surprise.
in the Capcom Pro
One of
Tour.
the best
but
Nakalis in the world currently.
yeah, but it's interesting enough, he's actually not the highest ranked Taiwan player. I believe Oil King right now is ranked
Great
a little bit
Rashid.
higher. Yeah, but GamerB, you know, true story too. Like in 2010 when he, you know, first made his name in the circuits, he could like barely speak any English.
Could he
But,
really? He
yeah,
speaks so well now that I
he-
kind of have forgotten about
he
that.
picked it up so because I remember he came to California to shoot like some cross counter stuff afterwards, and you know I met him and talked with him, and you know he knew just a little bit of English, but then like 1 year later he showed up and it was like practically
Hey, what's
fluent.
up? Yeah.
You know, it was pretty.
So
crazy.
we are going to have a
actually,
different match, actually.
okay,
Apologies. GamerB, I believe, is preoccupied, so we're going to have
Okay.
Limfiltration from the Philippines, and his opponent is going to be MOV from Team Grafty. Hopefully, I said that right.
So MOV actually just recently OCV the entire U.S. team. I gave him your name.
All right, shouts to Ultra David in the house as well. What's up to you, sir? And yeah, we're gonna get started. So Limfiltration, this guy typically plays Vega, Claw Vega. I will see if he's still sticking to Claw, if he's changing something else. This guy, although not really on the radar as far as the Capcom Pro Tour, I've had the good fortune of watching him play a lot, and I would consider him, at least in Season 1, he was among the top 4 players in the entire Philippines.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps he's still been practicing since then, and if so, I would definitely not underestimate my opponent if I was MOV.
Yeah, but like I said, MOV, you know, it's so cool to see him stick with Chun-Li this whole entire time. You know, a lot of people consider this character.
She's much weaker than she was in Season 1,
Oh, yeah.
primarily off the fact that the air lightning legs don't really work the same way anymore. That being said, we know that this character can compete, right? It's just about if you have love for the character or not.
Yeah, and if you're MOV, who is just extremely talented, as I said, he OCV'd one of the U.S. teams yesterday.
Punk was on that team as well.
Yeah, Punk, Knuckle Dew, a whole Smug was on that team. He beat them all. So MOV is in prime position right now if he can keep playing like he did yesterday.
Infiltration for his part seems to be pretty comfortable in the Chun. A very nice jump. Oh, he wanted optimal damage with the HP there.
Alright. Throw
Crush
and the
counter.
crush counter, nice.
And took the claw, that's huge. No mask either.
Full confirmed combo off of that crush counter.
Nice escape. Infiltration. Nice! Another! Keep it going. Get off me.
Yep. At that point in time, MOV just wanted to kind of reset the situation.
Yeah, the momentum was certainly building there for him. Nice escape.
Wow! Crouching medium punch to slide out of the range and then with a surprise EX lightning legs to punish afterwards. Beautiful stuff from Graft MOV.
Big crush count at the start once again and dash up just to get the link.
Now into the corner here. MOV trying his best to keep him there, but using the EX roll to get himself out.
Good confirm. Man, MOV's protecting himself so well. Great use of the air legs.
I love that. He was
Another.
getting the stand light punch into the bird kick. You know, fancy charge combos, I'm sure.
Wow! The spacing is ridiculous. Are you serious?
This is MOV, man.
That was frightening. It looked like he was certainly in range for a throw there. Certainly looked like he was in range, but clearly was not. And even Infiltration's face says it. He's like, what? Really?
Oh, I didn't see the setup for that throw, but
It looked like he did meaty crouch
Yeah.
light kick, and then maybe he walked back a pixel, or maybe just the spacing of the crouch light kick put him where he wanted. But certainly Infiltration tried the defensive throw after that, and it was not in range any longer.
because I know Chun also has the ability to use moves like towards medium punch to kind of push her out of the range. Ooh, counter hit off of that towards heavy kick.
And a solid confirm.
Alright.
Infiltration unfortunately drew a really strong opponent for his
that
early
was-
match, that's for sure.
That was signs of a little bit of desperation
Maybe,
there, you know.
maybe he expected a fireball. He was like, okay, he's
Yeah.
done fireball at this range a lot, but nope, no fireball came, and instead he's out of V-trigger.
Alright, he's going to be able to get a small combo of that into the command throw this time. Alright, so he's tied up the life now, but
Good
oh my
interrupt,
god, just
and
woke
MOV.
up with the buttons.
Big combo here.
And then the instant head stomp is going to take. I don't even know if that was hit overhead. It looked like Infiltration was just
He might have
trying
tried to throw
walk forward
there or walk
something.
forward,
Yeah.
something along those lines.
Hitting a button or something. And now MLB at match point, so
Man, you can see how advanced level of play of MOV is here. Infiltration definitely doing a lot of the right things. Good spacing, good poke game. Has landed some solid confirms, but MOV really knows how to escape the situations.
Right.
He's really good at pressing crouch light at the right time.
Oh,
Especially
okay.
a good one.
yeah, I like this heavy kick. Take out that air lightning legs.
Okay, that was good.
Get him with the meaty roll. Caught MLB by surprise. Lots of active frames, so it's easy to media with that. Ooh, okay, back throw into the corner. This is now the opportunity for Infiltration. He's really got to take advantage of this position. Backs off a little bit just in case MLB tries to jump out of the corner.
He's got lots of meter as well. I feel like if you can put something together with that, ooh, that was good.
Oh, here we go. MLB gets the hit. Goes for the throw. Nice tech from Infiltration. Very risky tech.
Good
Uses
one.
the rose. Beautiful.
Not a lot she could do there once she was airborne, huh?
If he could have tried to like lightning legs to stay
Maybe,
above, but I
maybe,
think
like try to change his jump timing.
yeah, but the rose has a pretty good hitbox, so I don't think that I don't think there was anything that he could have done about it in this situation.
Oh my goodness, that was great by MOV, and he's building a super little by little. Infiltration also has a super.
Oh, counter hit. Oh, and then the stun, and he's gonna be able to build up into the super. So he's probably
He
gonna
may
combo.
not use it.
No,
he's
okay.
not gonna use it yet.
Yeah, one more hit into it probably. With his pressure all of a sudden.
He's got to get out of this corner somehow. Oh, he tried, but it's not gonna happen.
But MOV was very ready for that forward dash. Caught him with the easy lightning leg confirm into the critical art and finishes it off with a perfect.
Perfect critical art. That was the ending of the Street Fighter. Not the end of the Street Fighter 2 movie, but that was actually the
That's right. Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
At the end, she does the kick to
yeah,
Vega and
yeah,
he flies out the door. Ah!
Kicks him out of the building. It's always a good fight scene.
Yeah, that scene's dope, man. If you haven't rewatched it in a while, you should check it out. More or less, it went kind of how that matchup went.
Although I will say, I still actually prefer the Japanese version of the soundtrack on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like the song they used for the USA one. It's pretty good.
But yeah, now you see GamerB coming up here, and he's going to be going up against Lil Evil.
So Little Evil is one of, one of the last remaining Ed players. A lot of guys picked him up when the game was new, and you know, a lot of guys decided, well, this character's cool, but he's not really for me. Little Evil, on the other hand, was like, you know what, I like this character. He is for me, and yeah, he's been grinding him a lot. I'm interested to see how GamerB will approach this particular matchup, Necalli versus Ed. It's a matchup that's kind of been fleshed out already at this point, but it really, to me, it really can go either way. I feel like Ed has the right tools to scare Necalli off, and yet Necalli had the right tools to knock him down one time.
Yeah, I mean, the trickiest part is that there's not a lot of Eds out there. So, I mean, I don't know how much practice against Ed that GamerB has.
I know that GamerB was one of the guys, along with everyone else, that when Ed was new, he was like, I'm gonna try Ed on my stream for like a week or something. So he definitely had some experience with the character, but I don't think he kept him like some other guys did. I think he kind of tried him on and was like, all right, back to Necalli.
Yo, I'm seeing on the production table here, there's some Timbits sitting over there.
Would you like some?
I feel like they need to like bring some over.
Okay, sure. Can we get to some Timbits, the local specialty of Tim Hortons here in Canada?
That's right. I've already had some of their hot chocolate, and you know, I tried to get some Timbits last night. They were out of it.
Oh, they were out of Timbits? Wow, that must have been disappointing to you. I've never seen a Tim Hortons be out of Timbits.
I was a little bitter about that one, but you know, we've got some Timbits over. I'm trying to wave.
He's trying to wave to the production crew. They're not listening to any of us. You think they care about us, James?
Yeah.
We better talk more about Street Fighter.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only thing that we're good for. All right, so GamerB from Taiwan, who runs the amazing event TW Fighter. He'll up against Little Evil from the New York area, a frequent battle circuit attendant. He's got the suit for Ed on. He looks all fancy and stuff.
Nice. Oh, there we go. Hanzo
was
the hero.
They're for him.
Hanzo was the hero here. So now I'm going to stop talking for a little bit.
Sure, I got you. I got your back. You enjoy some Timbits. And in the meantime, nice jumping for Little Evil to start it off. Great early, easy damage, and that's one thing that Ed is very good at, is the easy damage, especially meterless.
We're going with the school outfit as well.
Yep, he's looking fancy. Nice, great empty cancel there. Oh, he did not press a button. I'm very surprised. Seems that GamerB was ready for that. James Chen is just nodding his head.
Pretty much.
Another grab, and this is where Necalli gets his most dangerous. Ed, nice backdash.
Yeah. That's always such a risky call out in the corner like that.
But GamerB's going to get a big solid hit. Another hit. Best believe he's going to go for some meter. Nice uppercut.
Great reaction with the uppercut, yeah.
Good interrupt.
And I'm glad that Little Evil has all of his flicker combos down. Oh, he got the crumble. Huge. There it is, yeah. All right. Great start for Little Evil here to take that first round.
The first hit was very critical in that first round. We'll see what happens in round number 2. Not this time, sir.
Yeah. GamerB had that anti-air all ready to go. Now all the way into the corner.
Nice escape.
Yeah.
Could have confirmed that, actually. Don't jump.
All right, GamerB now applying the pressure. Ready for the forward dash.
Good interrupt. Charge it up. Nope, we were ready this time. Not going to get GamerB with the same trick twice, that's for sure.
Oh, and jumps over the B skill, but didn't get the full combo confirmed, unfortunately, for GamerB.
This time we get it.
But that time he does. Has to spend the EX meter to combo off of the light.
Seems that the first hit was critical in both those rounds. See what happens in round number 3. Big jumping. Big interrupt.
Little Evil just decided to go for it, and so now does GamerB as well.
Right back at you. I'm not afraid. Blocking is for scrubs. My combo.
Back and forth. All right, that's plus, yeah, so GamerB has to respect that.
Uppercut. Very good.
And GamerB now slowly trying to push him into the corner, trying to get out of there. Yeah, gets him. I don't know if that's actually, I don't think that's punishable. But
I don't think it's unsafe. I think that Little Evil committed to something there.
He was trying to hit a button.
Okay. Pressure time. We're out of there.
very even on life here, but Little Evil has a little bit of that chunk of gray health that he's built up from blocking so many of GamerB's attacks.
Okay, pressure time, nice slow.
Again, that flicker combo, those things are so important. Oh my god, the command throw into the EX uppercut, and GamerB is going to take it at the end off of that risky command throw, but it paid off for him.
Dude, both their faces looked like they were still in the match.
Yeah, I know, right?
Serious...
Like, they, you know, they're all taken after the Tokido murder face.
Round 1.
I show no emotion. Game number 2.
No time for smiles here. You're in the Capcom
Crush
Pro
counter
Tour.
into the dash up.
But one of Ed's weaknesses at that range, it doesn't really have a guaranteed B&B.
Yeah, he doesn't have like a very far moving special move, right? The flicker is the best, and sometimes that means that he must sacrifice damage whether he likes it or not.
Okay, gets the anti. Oh my god!
That was wild.
Yeah, GamerB was able to recover in time to still punish that.
Oh, the timing. Using those crouches to time the perfect, again timed it.
Yeah, definitely, it's not what you got, it's not the disrespect, he is just trying to...
He's just trying to time the right timing for the buttons.
And also just keep himself as unpredictable as possible.
Fight.
Now GamerB, it looks like he's kind of feeling himself right all of a sudden. He's got a lot of that momentum, so that's really smart from Little Evil to throw out that EX upper. Try to break that momentum, but it has not stopped GamerB at all. GamerB is being really aggressive all of a sudden.
Oh, let's go. Keep it going.
Face.
Another!
Again.
He's looking for the
May
stun.
we have
He can
another?
get the stun. No, sir. Cut it out.
Oh no, after all of that, GamerB still able to pull it out.
I like what both players were doing there. GamerB just really good in scramble situations. Really strong when both players were beating the crap out of each other. That's definitely where he shines.
Yeah, he definitely has a great read on momentum and flow of the matches, and so he was ready.
He was
right
like,
there.
you know, I see that you're probably not going to block in this situation, and he took full advantage of it.
I mean,
Nobody really blocked a lot of that.
After Little Evil did 2 of the point-blank psycho uppers right there, and then GamerB was like, you know what? You're not going to do a third one, so you're just going to go for a meaty, so I'm just going to uppercut you back this time.
It worked out. It worked out.
Great
so,
stuff.
but yeah, a good play from both sides. GamerB, of course, will advance, and now we have 2 more killers. We have Brian F., who I believe is also ranked on the tour, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
and
well, just as a little note here, GamerB was in Pool 5. Also in that pool is CJ Showstopper.
Okay.
Fudo is in that pool. As we saw, Little Evil was in there, and Takamura is in there from Europe, and Tyrant as well from the UK. Yeah.
Tyrant also entered Marvel Infinite.
Yeah, and so Brian F is in Pool 6. So
oh wow, so we're doing like 8 pools at the start.
Yeah,
Is
we're
that
doing
how this
all
works?
8 pools.
Wow,
Yeah.
scheduling.
And,
they do have a lot of setups. They have, from what I saw, they have 16 setups in total for Street Fighter V and 16 setups in total for Marvel Infinite. So they do have the ability to run this many pools at once. It looks like they are doing it.
Looks like we have I haven't heard the name before, but from South Korea, Aikawa. But Bonchan is in this pool. Alucard is in this pool. Guilty is in this pool.
Okay. Fresh from being sponsored by Japanese team Grafty.
That's right, and of course this is Zaf you're seeing on the screen right now.
So this guy formerly was a Fei Long player in the SF4 days. Has kind of, played a lot of 5 as well, because why not? Really strong. Brian F, of course, one of the strongest boxer players currently. Yeah, performed very well. Defeated Sako Noko at, I want to say that was Combo Breaker, right? Very good performance against Sako.
Yeah, Brian F has really been making a name for himself here in the 2nd season. He's been traveling a lot more and getting to a lot of tournaments, and doing really well on a lot of the online tournaments as well. So currently he is ranked 26th. So he is in the Capcom Cup right now as it stands, but being at 26, I still don't even know if that's safe.
That's not guaranteed, not at this point in time.
I will fight you.
But he's here, and if he gets a strong performance, he will definitely support his position in the standings.
Well, this is not going to be a free fight here. Cammy fights against Balrog pretty well.
And best believe that Zafrino has some experience in this matchup as well, because we have a boatload of these boxer players on the East Coast. We have so many of them. Oh my god.
Yep, you can see right there the discipline from Zaf after blocking the turnaround punch, not hit anything afterwards.
He is slightly minus, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's safe to press a button.
Depends on how long you charge it.
That
but,
as well.
Yeah. But again, the nice thing about Cammy in this match is that once she gets Balrog knocked down, she can really go for the craziness. But that's why Brian F is going to take the throws in the middle of the screen because she can't really follow up mid-screen. Nice neutral jump.
It's looking good for him. Setup. That was definitely a setup.
That was
Definitely
a
a
nice
setup.
setup. Too far for that. Oh my god. Oh
Big
my
confirm.
god.
He actually.
Oh, and he
that
went
could
for the
definitely kill. That
reset to make sure it'll kill. Yeah.
I was about to say he might reset, and then sure enough, he went for it.
That was actually really smart because he knew that combo would not have killed, and very early on, probably not looking for the overhead, not even thinking about the overhead that quickly.
No, it's only the first round of the day between these two monsters. Nice one on another. I like how he had the double charge turnaround punches.
Yeah.
That's pretty tricky to do. Wake up super. We're out of
just to
there.
get out of the corner. To
And a
the
nice
V
confirm.
trigger, and it's going to save the second half. Not chasing down the jump back.
If he can hit, I was going to say if he can hit one of these trigger cannon spikes, he can get a lot of damage in. But Brian F is defending himself well, and the trigger has expired.
Hopefully she should be able to build up another one during the course of this round, but
That would be pretty hard with how much damage Boxer can do.
that's true.
That's
no,
it.
a really a misconfirm off of the crouching medium kick from Zap and Brian F. I mean, he looked like he was having trouble in the first game, but all of a sudden, in the first round, but then round 2 just came back with a dominating play.
It's up to Zap to do something different. Brian is doing what he normally does with Boxer, going for resets when he feels it's a good time to reset, using his turnaround punch as well. And those basics from him were enough to win that first game.
See LES from Canada sitting in the back right over there, being joined by Brutus now. Two very strong players from Canada. Brutus actually had some great matches in the team tournament with his Zangief yesterday. LES has been representing a lot on Team Canada and the Red Bull Proving Grounds.
So Zap has opted to switch it up to Karen.
Interesting.
Both characters are kind of similar. It doesn't have the dive kick option anymore, but it has a few new footsies tools that may be useful to him.
Good crush counter for Karen, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was the matchup that was the problem. So
Yeah, maybe he wants to show a new face, right? We'll see.
Round 1. Fight.
okay, it goes in with an overhead first thing out of the gate.
He might have wanted the regular standing medium kick,
Yeah,
to be
I know,
honest.
right?
I'm not really sure. It was a good overhead either way.
Might have been an execution error. Nice counter hit sweep.
Oh, that was sick. Wow, optimal combo there. Very good.
So this is looking good. Yeah, and see right there, there's that crush counter off the stand heavy kick. That is something that Cammy does not have. She does not have very good crush counter ability in the middle of the footsie.
Good check into the trigger. Not going to reset this time. We got a good damage on.
Oh, no.
Are you serious?
Ooh, why would you
Why?
go for such
Why
a
would
risk?
you commit for that? And Brian F made him pay the price. Look at the damage.
Oh, it missed. It missed. So this might.
Activate back.
Oh,
good
punish that.
good
Yeah, and look at that. Ooh, whew. Like
That was very fortunate. The target combos, most of the target combos are unsafe from Boxer if you finish them.
Yes. But yeah, very fortunate for Zaf to not have lost that round, because one of the nice things is that Brian F, one, he missed that extra juggle, and two, he spent all that meter and it did not pay off for him.
And then he committed to the target combo as well. Good blocks. Rush.
It's pressure now.
Big,
from
wow,
Brian.
taking advantage of the trades. Definitely knows the situation. Look at that link. And then got a late hit with a rush punch as well. Those late hit rush punches are scarier. They're a little more plus when you get caught by them.
Yeah, but oh, wow, he just ate the jump in. That's going to be enough to take it right there. Yeah, I was about to say Zap is sitting on a lot of meters, so that round wasn't, you know, that was still in question. But then just a raw jump in like that from Brian F. Balrog with some great jump attacks.
Oh, that was an accident.
Yeah.
Paid the price.
Wasn't too terrible. He should be able to make a comeback off of this, but not if he keeps taking. Oh, that's it. That's it, because he's got the super. He's going to be able to get him with the critical art, and there it is. Brian F takes that last round with little effort.
Do you know how hard it must hurt to get
Balrog
punched by
wins.
metal gloves. Especially when it's Balrog doing it's
man.
like full charge super to the face.
I don't know. I wonder if that's regulation in the Street Fighter League here
Well,
to have metal gloves like that,
So
man.
canon-wise, it's been changed story-wise to why Balrog got banned from boxing. I
Right,
forget. It
yeah,
says it on the Street Fighter site now. But back in the day, before the new canon, the original reason why he was banned from boxing is because he was putting actually brass knuckles